Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're very much on the way now.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
Otto charging forward down that flank. Pirlo. And Yamal. Yamal makes a move down the right. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It has been a rather gentle affair so far. And it's Roberto Carlos. Gullit knocks it into space, and he's picked it up out wide. Lampard looks to the other side. No, that's been intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He is through here. No, it's Nedved. Yamal. And no, he's seen through all of that. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Gullit tries to play it through. He's got away. Played in. Nesta can get it clear.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Cleared away. And now they can spring out of the shapes to shoot! Off the post! Nesta can clear it away. Chooses to go crossfield. Forced to go back. Gullit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Gullit really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
So, third corner of the game. Gullit tries to clear. And it's Otto. That's good play. Driven in. Out of play for a goal kick. No goals as yet. Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Yamal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's being shifted off it. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Yamal is a player who's always giving defenders headaches.
Sao Paulo definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Lampard. And it's Bellingham. Otto. A towering header! Goal! Galatasaray! have the lead. Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Galatasaray are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Nedved plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's Hullet. Great ball if he can get there. He has found a way through. Otto tries a cross. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, lovely feed, he is getting up there. Harmlessly behind. Now it's Eto. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Galatasaray leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. And here's Lampard, looking for the run. That's going across goal. And that is the end of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Galatasaray leading by 1 at the break.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Galatasaray are 1-0 up at half-time and it's all to play for. And we are back on the way. Galatasaray leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Lahm defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Can he get on the end of this? Lampard receives it in a wide position. Bellingham, distributed tidily. Otto, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. That's destined for the flank. Vieira. The muscular approach does pay off here. Yamal. Galatasaray are still that goal to the good. And he's chosen to go back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
That's tidy. Cross to the back post. Koller dominates aerially so often. That's a good ball out wide. It's a promising position. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. He's found a way through. And this is Nedved. Quarter of an hour into the second half.
Sao Paulo really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, they could be caught out here. And the finish! And yes, it's there! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Galatasaray are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Galatasaray get their fourth corner. Leicester is there, and he can get that clear. They're up to 5 corners now. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Sao Paulo are looking to go forward now. Lampard. Lahm gets into a good position. Oh, sweet feet. Spread to the right. And it's Otto. That is lovely. Otto puts them all in. That has been slung wide. Oh, good effort! No, not the best of headers. Pirlo. And here's Eto'o. Pull it. Eto'o picks it up out wide. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pass somewhat off target. Looking for options for movement. Vieira. They get a throw in. And he skips past his man. Yamal stood his ground strongly. Thinks about the shot. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Lampard. It's a promising position. Crosses it in. And a header! Euphoria, utopia! And they are cavorting! And they are disappearing out of sight! Certain, searing and imperious.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Lahm. Pullet looking for the chance to skim one in from range.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That's very neat. And it's Bellingham. And that will be the final act. Galatasaray can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice. And there's a real... Oh, good effort! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Ribery. Nicked it back promptly. And this is Eto'o.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Otto. Chooses to go crossfield. Lahm has it out wide and in space. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. And smartly reclaimed. Tries to play it through. Tries to cross. And a header! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Distributed tidily. Vieira looks to the other side.
Good ball, that too.
It's Bellingham. Otto tries a cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he's quick to snatch it back. Pullet unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pullet, he's had a shot! Great effort, but no way through. Lahm is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Otto. Otto made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Great vision, nicely worked. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Galatasaray currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. Vieira. Bellingham. That's a good ball out wide. Very nicely done. Tries to pass it through. Otto puts them all in. Cleared without hesitation. And this is Lampard. Lovely bit of skill. Cross in. This looks promising. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Thuram can clear it away. Played out wide. And here's Lampard.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Vieira. And it's Lampard. Lahm. Couldn't squeeze it through. Yaya Toure, tidy with his distribution. Galatasaray looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Bellingham. Eto'o, renowned for his long-range shooting. And this is Messi. Lampard. And it's Gullit. Bellingham. Gullit. And it's Gullit. Here's Vieira. They'll try from distance! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Galatasaray coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Galatasaray leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well...
Getting up there! Goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Galatasaray are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
He's picked his way through. Nesta getting this one clear. That's going across. Oh, great leap! Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Certain, searing, and imperious.
Superb timing to generate that power through a really strong neck behind it, and he gave the keeper little opportunity.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Lampard, oh, nice touch, bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery, the defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Bullet! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Ribéry. And now they can spring out of defence. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. It's a promising position. He has found the way through. It's a goal kick. The Netherlands are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Ribéry. No, he's not getting his way this time. Schmeichel claims it without any fuss. Lampard can see things others simply cannot. Cristiano Ronaldo under intense pressure.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Yaya Toure. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. This is a promising build-up. Driving forward. And it's been hooked away. Caught offside that time. Otto calmly anticipates. Lahm. Galatasaray are closing in on a comfortable win. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lahm, who's set up one goal so far. And it's Otto. Lovely pass, but can he get there? In it comes. The Netherlands are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
And here's Messi. Cruyff. And this is Eto'o. On now, Eto'o! And somehow he kept it out. And now a sudden chance to counter. Van Dijk.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Lahm. Showing good feet. And it's Bellingham. Swung over. And this is Hullet. And that's it. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action. Vieira. Otto has it out wide and in space. Plays a sharp little ball here. That's the throw.
That's well played. He knew he had to mop that up.
Great defending, strong and determined. He's had it taken off him. Tries to play it through. Thuram proves too strong.
Gigi Buffon, pretty much peerless in every way, Peter.
Tough to disagree with that. Rarely has a keeper surely commanded quite so much respect.
And from both his own team and the opposition, I would have loved to play with someone like this behind me. Time and time again, he's shown he's just the best at organising a defence. What a communicator. There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Best going face to face with his great rival. Looking for the far post, it's rising! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Lahm is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack.
Oh, sweet feet.
Cross to the back post.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Best gets it clear. And it's Lahm. Lampard has it in a wide position. Cross goes in there. Zanetti clears. It's gone for a throw-in. Lahm plays it in. And the shot! Goal! Galatasaray! And Galatasaray have the lead. Collar duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Lahm is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Turns back here, probably the best option. Galatasaray very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Lahm venturing down the left. Lahm delivers. Getting up there! And that's a good finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Lahm. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Vieira. And it's Bellingham. Over to the right flank. Neymar. Beckenbauer. Pele is herring after that one. Messi. Best. Lahm cuts out the pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rijkaard. Vieira. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Santos clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
It's a promising position. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Ronaldo finds himself offside. Lampard. And that brings the first half to a close. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Galatasaray looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. The second half is up and running. Cannavaro. And it's Zanetti. Vieira. And Zanetti. Bellingham did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Hullet with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. And that has left him in a heap. Rijkaard. Pele going after that. Otto. And he's had it nicked away. That's a good run down the left.
A couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half.
Just eases him off the ball. Van Dijk. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Otto. Lahm currently being consciously targeted.
Well, the quicker you cut out the service, the sooner you isolate his threat.
Takes aim and crosses.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Looking to play him in. Bellingham. Zanetti.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar. Now this could be a chance. Stood up well to him there. Bellingham. Lampard. And it's Otto. Here's Vieira. And it's Hullet. Bellingham. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Vieira. The message is clear, none shall pass. Lampard conjures time and space where few can. And it's Bellingham. And he's forced to go back. Out of play for a throw. Neymar. Half an hour gone in the second half. Zanetti. And here's Messi. No, he wasn't going to be fooled.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's Hullet. Hullet. And he's gone searching crossfield. In towards the back stick. It's a goal kick. Messi. Best. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's made its way to him. Thuram gets it away. Best showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Hullet. Vieira. Passes short and sharp. That's a good ball out wide. Back where it came from. That's Vieira. Lampard. Out towards the flank. And it's Van Dijk. Tries to pass it through. Gullit has the space to scheme. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Cannavaro is there and he can get that clear.
So that's it. It is all over.
Galatasaray can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So things are underway. Well, 5 at the back, Jim. It does feel fairly defensively oriented, this ball. He leaps for it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So, a breakthrough already. Turan. Oh, there's a probing ball. Pirlo. Can he get it through? He's being urged to shoot. And the shot! And that's a tiny finish. Not one, but two. It is a dream start. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Inter Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Played out towards the right wing. Played in. It's out for a goal kick. Marcelo. Galatasaray are already 2 behind. Awful start. Marcelo has the space to scheme. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. James calmly anticipates. Azar, very much a man of this moment. He's found a way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Lampard with the cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Knocks it into space. Oh, what has happened here? Gullit He is flagged offside. Pull it, and it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Galatasaray are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Good ball, good take. Rummenigge has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And he's managed to get free. Tevez. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. No, couldn't quite catch up to that. It's going to be another throw. And it's Bellingham. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Otto. Nice control. Otto tries... Oh, good climb! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given.
Inter always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Rafael Varane. Galatasaray are still behind as we reach out for half-time. It's Asa! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? They've played it short. Galatasaray are looking to go forward now. Odo. And it's Thuram. And it's Lam. Played for Lampard. This is a promising build-up. Hullet. Spread to the right. And this is Hullet.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Otto finding himself in space. And that has been cleared. Backward it goes. Marcelo. And that brings the first half to a close. What do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here, but there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So straight into the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Lam delivers. Oh, great leap! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Marcelo. Azar, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. That has been slung wide.
Oh, nice touch.
Looking for options for movement. Looking for the far post.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Van Dijk. Rafael Varane. Gullit does well not to be outdone there. Marcelo. Now, can they get him away? And he was quick to react. Almost an hour gone. Gullit. Looking for the run. Always onto this. Nesta. Pirlo. Oh, some astute defending there. Knocks it out wide.
That's good pressing, it's really squeezing everything.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Van Dijk. And it's Lampard. Lampard. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Gullit. Can he spark a counter here? James. Gullit. He might be a decent chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Rummenigge really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Pirlo plays it short. Hazard with the delivery. He's rising! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And now a sudden chance to counter. Thuram. And he's gone searching crossfield. James kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Hazard has found the net here, of course. Rummenigge is onto this. Opts for safety. Lahm. And it's Lampard. That's good play. Oh, that's delightful. In towards the... Oh, good effort! Oh, it's come off the upright. That's a lovely, neat pass. Odo. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's clever. This looks promising. He whips it across. Vieira. Odo. And it's Odo. Lahm. It's Bellingham. Oh, good spread. Back where it came from. Odo. Terrific! It's hit the upright.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pinches it off him. He's on it. Can he get away? Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 5.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Heads! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Il numero 4.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
And that will be it. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good.